burn your backside on that water bottle. Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's the 10th of March today, 2024, for all you time travellers and people with amnesia. Here we are in the middle greenhouse. Buttercup's behind me, sat on a hot water bottle. Well, there's a thing over at the top of it, but she is sat on it. Been busy this week. We had another, oh there she is. We had another burn back of the plot. This time I brought me tin foil for my potato. Unfortunately, that's all I brought. I'm going to show you me getting this burn going now, and show you what we've been up to. So with that, let's take it down at the back of the plot and show you this fire what we had going. Well guys, gonna have a bit of a burning session today. I'm a bit close to the chickens, but they should be all right. Once the fire gets going, I think we'll be good to go. Right, get it started. I think that should be enough. Once it starts burning really well, what I'll do, and it starts to sink down, I'll get my sieve, stick it on the top one. Might as well have another potato. This time I brought some tin foil. However, I didn't bring my butter and my fork, so we're gonna have to wing it. Right, I don't know how long that's gonna take to catch, but oh yeah, we've got these as well. Look at the state of them. Hey, completely trash. So they're going on it. Would you believe it, guys? They're only like 2-month-old. Them. I've got a brand new pair, which is better. In fact, the pair that I've got on my feet are better than these. But yeah, we're going to burn these as well. Yeah, I've got a pair. It's the same pair on my feet. I think that's catching, so that's good. Wind's blowing away from my chickens. That's even better. I can hear my cat whining. Oh, there she is. She's round at the back of me. Stay there, buggerugs. Well guys, I'm sat here watching my fire burning. No smoke whatsoever. You can hear it burning there. It's a clean burn. I've got my potato on the top. In another hour's time that it should be done. We burnt all my neighbours. He had a load of branches and what have you, so we've burnt all them. Got them gone for him. And look at that, right, look at them trainers there. You've just seen the trainers we just threw in there. Look at them ones. They're no bloody better. I've only had them on my feet 2 months. Look at the state of them. I've absolutely trashed them. Gonna have to go and buy another pair now. Actually, I don't need to buy another pair because I know I've got 6 pairs of these. Size 9s in boxes waiting to put on. But at least they've not split. They've not fallen. The sides haven't collapsed on them yet. It normally happens around about the 4th month where it starts to these trainers start to fall apart. But anyway, I'm sat here, feet up, waiting for my potato to cook. Well, a jacket potato give it another 3/4 of an hour and it should be nice and toasty. And put it in tin foil this time. Trouble is, I've left the bloody butter and I left my spoon at home, so it looks like we're using a very sharp knife to eat my potato when it's done. But as you can see, there's no smoke, clean burn. Oh, it's very, very hot, that fire. The good news is I've burnt most of the wood that wants to be burnt. I sat there on my chair watching the fire. We burnt a load of wood on my neighbour's plot. He had a load of branches here. Anyway, they're all in there, all burnt now. I put that over to protect my chickens from the smoke. Not that it's needed. In fact, I'm going to take the cover off it now, because it don't need it, because there's no smoke whatsoever. Anyway, another 3/4 of an hour, that'll be having a jacket potato. Now there's a result. On the second part of my spud, I've got to tell you, this is really nice. I know, I forgot the spoon and I forgot the butter. At least I brought the tin foil this time. And we're using the back edge of the knife, so there's a sharp edge there. The black, this end here is a blunt edge. Got to tell you, this potato is fantastic, done to perfection. What you got to do, you got to make sure the fire is started to turn to embers, and you've got about half the barrel, so it's sunk in the barrel to halfway. Put something over the top of it, potato in some tin foil, and cook for an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half, and it comes out perfect like this. Well, we're just checking, making sure everything's secure and stable here. The fire now is right down to the bottom ring. There it is. It's out almost. Leave that on top for now, just in case there's something stupid enough to jump in. But tomorrow morning, hopefully, we'll try and get, if it's cooled down, sometimes it burns for bloody days, these things. But tomorrow morning, we'll get that back round the back and we'll start tidying this up here, preparing this bed, because we're going to be doing the potatoes in this bed. But yeah, we've had 2 beautiful days so far this week. Birds are very chipper, the sun's up. We're getting more light than we're getting dark now, so it's almost ready to start growing. In fact, on the 17th, St. Patrick's Day, I think that is, we'll start putting the spuds into this bed. But we've got a load of sort of clay soil there, so I need to do something with that. And probably end up turning this over with the spade. That's in my intentions anyway. And maybe keep that in there, that compost, and throw some of the compost in there into it as well. I really should have burnt this today, this piece of wood here which is hanging over, but when I dig down in the week or next week, we'll pull that out and then I'll sort something out. But that is the other compost bin which is rotted down, unfortunately. We will be addressing that eventually. I do need to tidy all my buckets. These are all my buckets, all my potato buckets. So we'll come back to these, but I'm just checking, make sure the fire is out. The fire is right down there. You can't, like I say, you can see it's completely safe. Just leave that on there for now. tomorrow morning, like I say, we'll move it. Right, someone else is burning over there. Steve, I think it is burning. He's burning damp stuff, and that's why he's got smoke coming up like that. The problem is when you try to burn damp stuff, you need to have a very hot fire. That way it doesn't smoke. Once you get the fire really going, that's when you can put damp stuff on it. It'll actually dry it before it, you know, it creating loads of smoke. But unfortunately, it just looks like it's smouldering away over there. Not my problem. Like I say, mine's okay. My chickens were okay. They're quite happy. So we're done for now. So we got rid of all the wood. I even got rid of some of my neighbours. We had a load of branches there which I chopped up and threw on the fire as well. And I've got to say, the potatoes lovely. Them Wilgers, very nice potatoes. I'll probably be growing some more this year maybe. We don't know yet because we've already got a Spuds. What are you doing, Buttercup? You're lurking. You're doing your favourite thing, aren't you? You're stalking me. The other thing what we did as well, we set up the pea frames, because we're going to be doing the peas this week. Come on then. Turn around, face the camera. Chop chop. Come on, what's that there? Hey, what's that? Fluff, dirt. Right, so I'm going to show you these pea frames and where I'm going to put them in the greenhouse. They're a pretty good idea actually for if you're short of space, you want to try doing what I'm going to show you now. So check these pea frames out. It's that time to bring out the peas and gutters. I'm only going to do 2, but however, I've got these things here which I've made. I'll tell you what, we'll have a closer look in a bit of them. They're going in my greenhouse, and when you see them, you may like them. But yeah, these are my peas and gutters. The only trouble is they're filthy and I've got nothing to wash them with. So I'm going to have to clean them up the best I can, but I like to sterilise everything that I've got. I need to find my end caps as well for these. So we'll show you what we're going to do with these. What you're looking at here are my pea frames. I've got caps on the end to trap the compost in. We don't have holes in. Well, there is one hole in that one, but that's nothing. That the reason why we don't have holes, it's easy for me to slide them out. The holes, you get the roots going through the holes. These are my racks, my pea racks. I can have up to 3 of these if I want on these racks here. They just go in the ground and then you just sit. Well, I'll show you in a minute how they work. But I put them in my greenhouse, and you can put stuff underneath them without them having to find somewhere to actually put the peas. So I'll show you that in a minute, but we will be putting peas in gutters shortly, and I'll show you me doing that. I'm not too sure what we're going to go with this year. There's Buttercup. I'm just wondering where I put my flask. I did have my flask. I don't know where it is. Right, we'll be back in a moment and I'll show you where we're going to put these. So what you're looking at here, these brackets, and what I've got is the peas in gutters just clipped into them at the moment, and they're up off the floor. We had mice in here, so a bit of an issue at the time. However, these are much better to have in here because we can put trays around. All these will be coming out of here shortly, and I'll be setting my trays and all my plants, flowers and what have you in here, and these will go underneath. They'll all go underneath these frames, and these frames take up a lot of space, but we're doing it this way. It's made more space, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, we'll keep you posted when we put the peas in the gutters. So you're going to see me in a bit doing some peas in gutters. I've got to say we had a lot of, you'll see in the video. But before we do that, what I'm going to show you is, you remember the back bed? It needed tidying up. We had all the pots in it. We had a mound of it wasn't clay. It was like, it was compost. It actually broke down quite well. But we waited until the what are you doing, Buttercup? We waited until the next day, until the bin had gone cold, and we collected some of the ash. You're going to see me doing that now, and you're going to see me spreading this this compost in the bed and getting the bed ready for the next lot of well, we're going to be putting potatoes in it. However, we haven't finished yet, but we've got to still dig it over, so I'll be doing that next week. This week we've got too much stuff to do, so I'm going to show you these sequence of events, what we were doing at the back of the plot, and I'll see you in a minute. So I just moved that grill off the top of there, what I did that potato in the other day, and as you can see, it's all down, all turned to ash now at the bottom of the barrel. I might get some of that out of the barrel and bag it up. Hopefully sometime today, all this compost which was underneath there, it's mainly clay, we're going to do something with that. I'm going to put that thing around the back there. We might dig some of that out there and throw it into here. We'll spread this around in here, and then we're going to turn it all over. And that frame, P-frame, I'm not too sure where that's going at the moment, but we'll find a place for it anyway, because we're going to be needing it shortly. You'll see the reason why when I get back up to the top of the allotment. But anyway, so that's it. I've got to get this out of here. Like I said, I burnt all that stuff up was there, what my neighbour had, what he left there. To the only place he could have burnt it himself, but I thought, why, might as well help him a bit. Anyway, since last time you seen the video, and I was saying about someone's tipped all the water out of there, if I did mention that, it's not rained, and it's still empty, that, so quite happy with that. It's not rained, that is. I'm going to put a couple of bricks in it just to hold it down. In fact, the bricks, when the water comes up deeper, the birds land on the bricks and they can drink water out of it, or out of the trays. But yeah, we're going to tidy this bed up, so this is what it looks like at the moment. We'll have it all tidied up in no time at all. Well, I've got my bag. I'm going to get some of this ash out of this bin. This is where it gets a bit messy, guys. Well, that's me ash. I'll go and put the bin back behind the behind my plot. But that I'm going to be spreading it into my bed shortly. In fact, I better stick it underneath here for now. So we'll get this moved. We'll tidy up here. You mean I've done a good job, eh? I'll dig it tomorrow. I will. I'll dig it over tomorrow, and you can watch me, eh? You can watch me. Yeah. Oh, shut your face. Yeah. So we've spread all this which was mounded up here. Spread it across the bed. I will come back and I will dig it over tomorrow with my spade. Probably dig some of that out of there as well. Spread that in as well. Then we'll flip it over. We'll get it all prepared because we will be putting potatoes in here, but we'll be doing them in buckets and we'll sink them into the ground. Well, you can't sit on my knee, Buttercup. I've sat down, have I? Eh? Have I sat down? I have, haven't I? Eh, you bugger. Yeah, I've sat down, haven't I? Eh? Tear away. Right, anyway. Let's say this stuff here just crumbles. So them lumps will break down. Right, onwards and upwards. Come on, you're going to have to scarf me knee. Off it, chop chop over there. Go on. Behave yourself. You're a pain. What? What? Look, you're a pain. You do know that, don't you? You're a pain. Eh? Pain. So yeah, the bed now is almost complete. We will turn it over. What are you doing, Buttercup? You're going to fall through the bloody hole in my legs. For me nuts. And earned all the other cats. They're driving me absolutely balmy. It cost me a fortune as well. Buttercup had her friends round the other day, and anyway, we'll show you them again. But yeah, back to the back bed. That's almost ready for putting the potatoes in, and hopefully I want to get the potatoes in by either next week or the middle of the week after. 17th onwards I like to start doing my potatoes, so I need to turn the bed over. I'll be doing that probably next week, showing me doing that. Moving on from that, we decided to put the peas in the gutters, and I couldn't find the peas anywhere. So we had a trip up to Bent's, and while I was in Bent's we bought a few things. I'm going to show them you now. I show you the trip up there. You're going to get to see what we bought, and you're also going to see me doing my peas in gutters, and so check this video out and we'll be back in a moment or two. Well guys, we just arrived at Bent's. I've been looking for me peas and I can't find them anywhere, so I've decided to go in here and buy some more. Probably find them as soon as I bloody buy these, but we'll have a mooch around here and see what we can buy. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Right, in we go. See when we get down to the gardening part. Guess where we're going first, guys. We always go here, see what new tools there are. We still don't have that one what I've just acquired anyway. Just typical. Everyone they've got except for that one. Oh well. We're gonna get some peas in a minute. Just having a quick nosy. £50 or 45 quid for that. That there, I've got two of them. 45 quid. Good deal. £10. Well, we're in Bent's at the moment, and I'm just looking to see what peas I want. Now I've got some Kelvin Wonder, but I can't find them. However, now I'm here, I've seen these two varieties here, Earth Green Shaft and Ambassador. So I'm going to get these. When we find the Kelvin Wonder, we'll do another couple of gutters. But right now, these are the ones what we're going to be growing this year. I've never grown Ambassador. I have grown Earth Green Shaft, but Yeah, I fancy these anyway. So there's quite a selection here. Quite expensive actually. How much is F? Bloody hell, £3.20 or £3.19. Well, I'm gonna buy them anyway. I don't care. So these are what we're gonna get. We're gonna have a mooch around and see what else there is. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. There's plenty of beans. Just looking at these Thompson Morgan. Every one of them's like £4 for these. So we won't be wasting his money on them. All these are expensive. Them rainbow blends down there. You get 6 seeds for, I think it's £5. 6 them there. I think they're £5 a pack. And the ones I've got haven't germinated yet, so yeah, waste of money. Anyway, I'm just looking at all these Dahlias here. I don't see anything I fancy at the moment, but you never say no. Ooh, what's that one? Tartan. Oh. You get 2. Yeah, 2 tartan. You know what, guys? I think I'm upped. I think I'm going to buy these. Watch this space. Well, I just got back from Bent's and I was 100% sure that I'd already bought these when I got outside. It turns out I haven't bought these. These are Titan. The ones what I've got in the others are totally different to these, so we got lucky with them. So we got about 4 varieties, different varieties of these type of flower, this sort of colour. However, you just see me pay, and there's a price somewhere on it. I can't see. Blind as a bat, guys. Anyway, no, there ain't a price. I think there was £3.5 each. Them 2 packs there. So we bought Earth's Green Shaft, and we bought these Ambassador. However, I've just gone in the greenhouse. I just picked up a bag, and blow me, they're there. I went all the way to Bent's to buy them peas, and they're in the bag right next to where the bloody the drain pipes are, which I'm going to be setting up in a bit. I just can't believe it. So I'll keep these for the later sowing, but we're going to be doing these today. I'm going to try these out. These are Earth's Green Shaft. I don't know what the date is on them. Let's have a look at the date. 23-25. So they're in date, so we're going to try them anyway. These ones are up to 27, and then we'll put these ones on these Dahlias as well. All I can hear is crunch, crunch, crunch. I've had 3 cats in here this morning. I've had well, obviously Buttercup. I've had Sooty stuff in his face, and I've had this tabby cat which now comes into the bloody greenhouse as well, and she has her breakfast. So I'm feeding 3 cats at the moment. It's getting very expensive. I don't mind paying for her and Sooty, I suppose, but bloody all the other cats. And I don't mind the hedgehogs, feeding the hedgehogs, and again the magpie. I don't mind feeding her as well, but it's getting a bit beyond a bit of a joke now, all these bloody cats. But anyway, at least she's getting a breakfast. So make sure she gets a breakfast. But yeah, back to these. We're going to get the gutters out in a bit, and we're going to set them all up, and we're going to get them into the greenhouse. We've got the trays all set up in there. I'll show you that in a bit. Right, onwards and upwards. I just added some clover into these gutters, because this is what we do, peas in gutters. The reason why we do them in these gutters is to stop the mice from taking the seeds out the ground. So what I've got to do now, I've got some water here. I'm just going to, oh god, well I'm not going to do that really if I can help it. Just damping the soil down, it makes it easy for the seeds to stick to the compost when we start to put them in. Just managed to split the pack open, that's great. Sometimes we do patterns, but what we're doing today, we're just going to sprinkle them in. They say spread them out so many inches apart, but I find if you just do it like this, it works just as good. Now I'm just going to put some compost in now over the top. The trick here is not to completely go to the very top of the gutter, because when the seeds start to germinate, it pushes the soil out. So there we go. So these are the earth's green shaft. Now we're going to stick them in the front greenhouse. Let me show you where we're going to put them. Got these earth green shaft on these brackets that I've made. Like I say, you can put 3 on. We normally do 3, but I'm only doing 2 this time because we ain't got lots of space. They've been watered. We've not watered the top, we're just going to leave them for now, because the trouble is you water them too much, this stuff, this clover, it goes green unfortunately, and I want the plants to come up, the seedlings to poke through before we really water them. They're here anyway, they're all done, they're sitting here. We'll be taking these out shortly. I'm going to eat these anyway, even the small ones I'll still eat them. But we put them in here. There was just a few what we had over winter. I thought we'd stick them in here. Early spring gunnies. We've got some Dahlias there called Duets, and we've also got these tartan in here. Got a few seedlings coming up there. A few tomatoes. What are them ones? Sun Baby. They all take different amounts of time to come up, but yeah, this is the front greenhouse. There's Manny. God, how long's he been in here? He's been in here for a long time in this greenhouse. I don't know why it's still there, but you know, it is. Standing guard over all my dahlias. Right, I'm going to get out of here. It's very warm in here at the moment. What is it? It's in the 80s, and the door's open. So we're going to shut the door and it'll get back up to about 90. Yeah. So unbelievably, I found the bloody peas after I went and bought some more. And them Earth's Green shaft was £3. I think it was 29 or 19, something like that. It's about £3.5 each. And them ones what you saw me using, I think I paid 5p each for them in the closing down sale at Wilkinson's. We will be using them seeds later. We will be sowing them again later on in the year. We normally do 2 lots of peas, and when my mates get down there, the peas never get home. They just get eaten on the plot. Everyone keeps eating the buggers before I they even get to the kitchen table. You did see that dahlia there, them dahlias we bought. I actually thought I bought the same dahlia. When I got back, fortunately for me, it wasn't. Now I've got 4-5 varieties of this coloured dahlia. Some in pom-pom, some in cactus, and some in decorative styles of dahlia. So I'm going to show you these. I think it was called tartan or tide. I can't remember. Titan. I think it's tartan. You can see me now putting them on in the front greenhouse. Right, I've got 2 cameras here working with, and what we've got another dahlia, very similar to each other. Now we've got these called Duet, we've got these Edinburgh, and the one what I thought we've actually got 2 of was this Red Emperor. I thought it's very similar to the same sort of pack, but we've got these are called tartan. So these are the ones what we're going to be doing today. We've got the clover, and we've got it all set up here. And like I said, these are the tartan that we're going to do. Apparently we got 2 in the pack. I've checked them, made sure that the stems are okay. Good squeeze there. Always check that tuber there, the end of it, and get these into position. Trouble with dahlias, they're awkward little buggers, the way the tubers are on them. What I'm going to do, load of compost here. It's a matter of covering them. This compost here has still got the loam in it, so what I will do, there's some compost here at the side of me. I'm just going to put that round as well. It's a bit powdery, this stuff. It's been in here and I've not used it. It's a bit dry. Oh. So there's the, could have picked a better pot, couldn't I? So there's the stem just sticking out. You won't get the new growth, won't come from that, it'll come from around it. And same here. Right, I'm just going to give him a quick drink of water. Don't need much. What I'll do is I'll do a couple of labels. Where's my labels? I did have a new pen. I just bought a couple of new pens. I need somewhere. I suppose this would do better places, any. I'm going to try just so I know what they are. Put in there. Oh God, Got it all wet now. There we go. So these tartan dahlias are in the pots. Got labels in so we know what they are. I'll put them somewhere high up. Let the heat in the greenhouse get them started. But yeah, that's what these are. Look at tartan, yeah. And you get 2 apparently in a pack for £6, so they're £3 each. These, they are a beautiful dahlia. That's why I bought them, along with that one, and that one. Pretty much all the same colours, or thereabout. We don't throw away the labels, we keep the labels, that way we can identify them later on when they start coming up. Let's get rid of that in a bit. So we're done here. Moving on to the next little project. So there you go, there's even more dahlias, so we're going to have lots and lots of dahlias coming up around the plot. It's going to look absolutely glorious around about, I say, June, July. There's going to be absolutely fantastic display of dahlia. Well, we're hoping anyway. So that's it really. We've had the rain, we've had lots of sunshine this week. That's all. I managed to get a few things done. Been doing a bit of tidying up, bit of weeding. Nothing of consequence, but it just has to be done. Otherwise, you're going to be inundated with weeds. And well, we've got the perfect place to get rid of the weeds now. Into the chicken pen, and then from the chicken pen into the compost bin. There you go. You work out how that works out. But yeah, we've been on the car boots this morning. We couldn't find anything really, but I did order a couple of coins online this week. So let me show you these couple of coins that I bought. A couple of half crowns and a few other bits and bobs. Well guys, this is what we've been buying online this week, mainly off eBay. I've been getting 1 or 2 bargains. I'm trying to make another half crown setup. I've already got the key dates to 1905, and the rest of them are pretty easy to get hold of. The 1905, you pay £400-500 for a scratched up one nowadays, so you got to get that one first. And I'm on my 4th date run from 1800 to when they went out of circulation. So we got this 1876 this week, 1883, another Jack the Ripper, 1888. I bought one of them last week, and I bought another one by mistake. I got an 1890 as well. So they're the half crowns. And then I bought these William 1897 William sixpence, William the Third. And we got another sixpence, 1892, William III. We got Queen Anne, 1711, and we got a George II, 1734. So you know, these you won't be able to buy in a few more years. You'd be priced out of the market. Already these prices are out of date, and the price of these now just keep climbing. Even in the coin fairs where you used to get the deals, you can't get them anymore. So you got to really look around for them. Anyway, we did all right. So this is what I've been wasting my money on this week. So there we go. That's what we've been wasting his money on. Actually, what we've been wasting his money on is the peas this week. I can't believe it. I got back from Bent's. I went into the front greenhouse, and I don't know what else made me do it, but I picked up this plastic bag. It was right at the side of me my seeding tray, and I opened it and I looked in, and I can't tell you what I said, because sometimes children watch the videos. So there you go. We'll leave it at that. But we have got more, so we'll probably be sowing them later in the year. So that's it for this one. Hope the weather keeps up. I hope it doesn't rain too much, and we can get a few more jobs done next week. We will be digging that bed over next week, and there's a few other little jobs that I want to do. We'll start putting some compost and some stuff into the compost bins to let rot down. We may even cut the grass out at the front of the plot. We wait with bated breath. And I've got these cool clips coming in the post, which are really awesome. We'll share that when they get here. But right now, thanks for watching. Stay safe, keep warm. Bye for now, folks. I think that's a wrap, Buttercup. And I'm going to have my coffee.